Thank you.
You guys are doing making a difference in this.
Sorry?
I read up the reports about it all. I'm with you all the way.
Nice
Great,
one,
thank you,
bro.
brother.
We're not even, I'm not even with him. That's our tarmac lorry, yeah. We're resurfacing the road a little further on up.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
That's
that's
good
fun.
for you lot, because you can't get arrested if we close the road off.
Great, really?
If it happens or anything, you won't get
Great, thank you, bro.
Fantastic.
Good work.
Nice one, man.
That's fucking awesome.
Talk to me, I can help. Hey, brother.
You just cycled all the way? It was probably not that
Thank
far.
you, brother.
Yeah, we parked up the road. It is.
My God, you're a love.
God, they're
I
too
love your
big.
hat, by the way.
It's so enormous. It's
Absolutely gorgeous.
Hello.
Hello there. We don't want it. We don't want it. Freckles! Freckles! You're not welcome. You're not welcome. Sausage burning. Sausage burning.
All sorts of people are genuinely concerned about what's going to happen to their land, their water, their air and their food supplies. And that's based on sound facts. So that's what's happening. My name's Dan.
What is that thing?
Red.
Every time I see you, you wear something new.
Do you like that?
I find it confusing.
Very good, very lovely. Okay, so we need to let you know exactly where we are in terms of the moving of this vehicle, okay? Can you just move closer in if you need to? All right. Okay, what's going to happen is, for today at least, okay, this lorry is not going to be going through there. It's going to... Clearly, for another day, we will obviously have to have another think, but for today, it's going to move straight on, okay? Just to let you know, all right?
When's it coming back?
That is not a matter for me.
Okay,
all
just
right?
wondering.
Okay, so at the moment, this stretch of highway, listen please, this stretch of highway remained and always has been technically open, okay? There are some signs further up, they are warning signs. The formal closure actually starts only up there, all right? But this is an open stretch of highway, all right? So clearly, all those debates we had earlier on about, you know, the lawfulness of using the obstruction offences, it's become a little bit of a moot point because we're moving on, all right? However, that is where we are. Please just bear in mind.
The signs up there have basically just been an annoyance and an obstruction.
No.
It's
It's a safety protocol that the county council use amongst their highways engineers to basically get a little bit of slowing of
partnership
traffic.
with Quadrilla.
No, they're doing some road works.
Just let the guy talk. Let's have human respect for everyone concerned. We're all human beings. Yeah?
Well, it's been annoying for families and individuals walking down having to carry heavy stuff all day.
We need this information. This is more important.
So, this truck is going to go straight on, all right? Okay. At the moment, it will not have a clear path right through to Cookfield. Okay. It will be held up very slightly, and the highway engineers are going to let him through as soon as possible, okay? The fact that he has gone slightly round the corner out of sight is not part of a conspiracy to return him.
Oh, yes it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, yes it is.
It's time.
Oh,
Right,
yes.
just so you know. He will drive round the corner, he will stop, you may or may not still just about be able to see his tail lights. He will continue on into Cookfield and then on probably a bit further south as soon as he can, all right? That is where we are today, all right? Clearly, there's... Pardon? Right. Well, I'm talking about what that truck is going to do today. I mean, let's be sensible. They are going to make further efforts to get machinery onto this site. I think we have to be a little bit acceptant of that. But anyway, for today, this truck will not be trying to make a turn into the site. In a minute, it's going to power up and it's going to just be moving forward. All right. So, a couple of things.
Clarify why that decision has been made?
No. To be quite candid, it's an operational policing decision and I'm not sharing the rationale with you. With respect. All right. Okay.
What else is it you need to say?
All right, okay. Finally, all right, two things really. When the truck moves off, because of the damage that was caused to it on its arrival, okay, there will be an evidence gathering team present, all right? So please don't be worried by that, but quite clearly we do need to put an EGT in when it moves off. That's the first thing.
What's EGT?
Evidence gathering team. Secondly, obviously we need it to just have an unencumbered, unobstructed path off. I would hope that you would see that as part of your purpose and you would facilitate that, okay? Please do not obstruct it, just let it move on forward, that's what it's going to do.
Can you tell us about the other truck up the road, please?
Could you ask Francis Egan to ask us
Trucks not
that?
being allowed in today, or just...
We need to speak
No, there is no vehicle going in today,
Thank you.
all right? So, if whoever owns the...
Well, of course, people are staying here, no?
You can stay if you want to. If the red transit van obviously can be moved, that would be extremely helpful. Okay. And finally, obviously, the signs that have become attached to the vehicle during the course of the day is your property. If you want to take them down and keep them, I would suggest you do it fairly soon. Otherwise, the guy's going to drive off and it's going to go with him. So what you do is entirely up to you. But I have essentially given you that choice. If you leave them there, as far as I'm concerned, you have given up your right to that property and it will just drive off. Is that clearly understood?
Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Mate!
Tomorrow.
Mate!
We talked about the lawfulness or otherwise of having the highway open or closed, and then we had obviously had a debate about whether or not there was any policing necessity to facilitate the entry of the truck and take. That's a long decision. I'm not saying I can't go into the rationale about how the decision was made now, and I also really can't really comment about the duration of it's taken to arrive here. I've communicated it.
You're going to wait for clearance right the way through?
Clearance.
Well, rather than it just stopping around the corner.
Well, no, it's going to be exactly what a colleague just said to you. As soon as the roadworks are sorted, then the vehicle's going to go further on this way. Okay.
Oh,
Nothing devious. We've been quite honest and open with you all the way here. We've been quite open and honest here, but the vehicle is leaving the area, and it's proper leaving the area. But until it can't obviously go where there's a tarmacking lorry around the corner, so as soon as it can get through there, then it goes on its way.
Next time we're all here together discussing whether or not a truck can go through that gate.
Was that what influenced the decision today then? Relatively.
As I have said, that the rationale for drawing a line over today has been made by a command team officer, and I'm not sharing his rationale with you.
So how long are you going to continue having a presence here? Because if there's, I mean, you've already accepted that this is acceptable to you, no crimes are being committed, what is the purpose of the continued police presence?
Because we will invariably have a police presence at protest activity, because we have a positive obligation to facilitate your right to protest, don't we?
In what way are you or any of the officers that are present here now actively facilitating anything?
Right, well, we have communicated to you when the road closure is coming on and off.
I think the cars going up and down the road.
Well, I would imagine that a warning rather than jumping out of the road when you see the first vehicle is a lot more useful.
But you've told us that the road closure stops at 3:30, so that's been communicated. So what else is actively being facilitated?
Right.
How else are you actively facilitating? You've told us about road closure.
Okay, so we can look. There are many ways that you can facilitate protest.
But
right?
So would you care to venture any of the ways in which you are actively facilitating this traffic now?
Okay, so going to protest with together.
But your police, no? You're kind of looking after people.
We are, and that's exactly why I'm giving you this advice to assist you.
I do understand, and I'm taking it.
There we go. I discharge my responsibility.
Do you have opinions about it, or can't you say your opinion?
Do you fucking care?
What I would suggest is it's a question of hats.
Hats off.
I will.
Just wear that for a minute.
Oh, that's great.
I will. When I'm, as a police officer, I've also got a job to do.
As a human.
Do you like your job?
As I do very much. Yeah. As a private citizen, away from the police, actually, my opinions, I am entitled to have a private.
That's true.
And that's what I would say. I to keep my opinions private.
That's true.
And as a human.
As a private citizen,
But you are a human when you're
entitled to.
I am. No, both of those things. But you're asking me to give a personal opinion. Okay. Now, you can feel very entitled to talk to me because I'm on duty in uniform. I work for you because I'm a public servant. So I'll have a conversation with you. But the conversation has to stay quite professional. And if you ask me a personal opinion, I won't share it with you.
So I'm asking from a spiritual point of view, because we are humans as well.
But my spiritual beliefs are also.
You have a job and you're a private citizen, but you're human as well.
My human opinions are also, frankly, nobody else.
Do you have kids?
Yes, I do.
Do you care about them?
No, you're being offensive now, aren't you?
No.
Silly question.
Well, maybe it's
so silly.
Is it
I'm not going to talk to you anymore,
Is
frankly.
it fracking sin?
All right.
Can I ask a very quick question?
Yeah, of course you can.
If we catch them,
And if you all sleep together, get nice and cozy. Let's get a picture.
I thought you wanted a bit of a victory tune. Lovely.
Let's stand up there.
Okay. Right, everyone look at this way. Victory!